Should have gotten my nails done. Docuseries, people don't care as much as Housewives fans.
Lately, it seems like Mormons are having a mainstream moment.
I think that a lot of people right now are associating Mormonism with mom talk and these Mormon wives. And so that's kind of changed the landscape. Really, the very first hugely marketable influencers were Mormon.
Get rid of me using She-Glam products only.
And then it was Pink Peonies, Rachel Parcell, Hera Loren, Anna Neeleman, Ballerina Farm. Conservative values, traditional homemaking roles, just really a gendered family structure where they're home with the kids. It's intoxicating to watch because it seems so simple and pure.
Just got done milking. Got about 2 gallons.
And they seem so happy, and it seems like, oh, this is how it was always meant to be, like watching an episode of Leave It to Beaver. That's not how it really is, you know, that's not really what's happening. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing because it's exactly what the church is going for. You know, you want to have all of this? Join the Mormon church, you can have it too. That wasn't my experience. There's a huge misconception about Mormonism that it is all unicorns and rainbows and functioning families. But the truth is, the church has done a really good job of shaming and sidelining its critics. What that's created is this marginalized community that want to be screaming from the watchtower, but anyone who has a contrary opinion is shut out and silenced. I mean, if people knew what was really going on in the church, I think it would shock people.
At the tone, please record your message.
Hey Heather, my name is David Matheson. You don't know me. Anyway, I'm hoping, I know that you're talking to people about their experiences with the church. Well, I've got one. I hope we can meet, and I really look forward to it. Thanks, bye.
Headed over to this man, David Matheson's house. The reason he was reaching out to me is to share his experiences and share stories. David Matheson was one of the pioneers of the gay conversion therapy movement. He sent me this voicemail last night, and there were a lot of things that I just felt immediately intrigued by. He ran a program that was very, very well known in the church called Evergreen, which everyone knew, like Evergreen. What Evergreen meant, it meant ever gay, and you went there to, you know, try to change it. About 5 years ago, David came out as gay, divorced his wife, and began seeing the church. The guy that was teaching conversion therapy for and on behalf of the church was actually gay all along. Nobody talks about negative things within the church. We don't discuss it. We don't, you know, dig deep. We don't investigate anything. So while I heard about all of these programs and even had friends that, you know, suffered from same-sex attraction, I hate even saying that, but that's the language that we used as members of the church. We didn't say, my husband is gay. We said, he's got this trial and tribulation from God. You struggle with swear words, sister. You struggle with coffee. Well, my husband struggles with sex with men. I can't imagine the ramifications. He has to face thousands of young men showing up on his door saying, you know, what the What life event made him realize that he had to leave? And I just really want to ask him how that shaped the way he views, you know, his whole life. We still act as a friend to the church and as an apologist for the church, and they do a lot of good, or a lot of what they did was great, a lot of it was problematic. Like, no, it wasn't problematic, it was destructive, painful, and wrong, and false. Listening to him tell me these stories of conversion therapy and justifying in any way, like, there was a part of me that left my body and was like, what the f***? Like, this is horrible, ridiculous, systemic abuse. You were re-traumatizing these men. When he said that they would tell these sweet gay kids that their gayness was a result of a father wound or a mother wound, can you imagine being a mom and like you see your child suffering, and not only do you have no support and you're not even supposed to speak on it or speak about it, but you're supposed to reject your child, and then the reason you're supposed to reject your child is because you f***ed him up in the first place. I feel like you're barely skimming the surface of what went on at these retreats. I've heard there's retreats with touch, I've heard there's retreats with nudity, and I'm just curious, like, did you do that, and what was the therapy behind it?
Okay, so let me answer the retreats with nudity part. There was a retreat that I was involved with where there was a lot of nudity, right? Skinny dipping, processes where you were kind of breaking out of clothing and the constraints of having to hide your body. So there were all of these therapeutic intentions behind them.
The rumors was, yeah, evergreen means ever gay, and it's where you go to pretend that you're struggling, but to hook up.
So,
I mean, that's what was spoken of hush hush.
yeah, so I did not experience that.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did that rumor get started?
Yeah, so hang on, let me explain. So
Okay.
I genuinely didn't see that going on in Evergreen. Did that stuff happen? I'm sure that stuff happened. And
I welcome
did
that
hear-
stuff. It seems to me like an underground railroad for the gay community. Like, I've heard that you could do back rubs, but shirts had to be on. And if you went to a special kind of retreat, shirts could be off, and you do back rub chains. I heard about cuddle parties. I heard you could hug, but not for longer than a minute. Because,
no.
or not until someone
No, more like
had a
10, 15
reaction.
minutes.
You could hug for 10 minutes.
The cuddling, the touch, the holding, some of it was written into the program. Like, men are going to get in small groups and one man will hold the other, and then they'll switch, and then they'll switch again.
Okay, so it was about they need male touch. Let's give them
They
male
need male touch, right.
within God's rules.
Within God's rules.